Stuck in a rut? Hey, this is Kevin from KJZ Music, and I've been teaching people how to play guitar for over 20 years. Yes, 20 years. And do you ever feel like your guitar progress is stuck? I sure have. But today I'm sharing 3 game-changing exercises that I use every day, inspired by some of your favorite guitar legends. These aren't just random drills, they're strategic techniques to build your speed, strength, and perfect synchronization between both hands. You've got this. Let's go. First, get your guitar plugged in and tune it up. If you're ready to ditch the mess, show me some love by hitting my affiliate link in the description below and ordering one or both of these items. Xvive's got a sale coming up for you too, so check that page for sale dates. Technique 1, right hand metronome blast. First up, right hand discipline. Most players think they're tight with rhythm until they turn on a metronome. Here's how to fix it though. Set your metronome to about 120 BPM and start slower if you need to though. Let's do down pick only. That's going to be picking towards the floor only on every click. In this case, I'm going to do eighth notes for 60 seconds straight. Keep it robotic. Was this too easy? If so, bump it up 10 BPM and try it again, and then go up another 10 BPM until you find a good spot that's kind of pushing yourself. Your goal is to find the tempo where you can barely finish 3 minutes without any mistakes. Alright, let's level it up now. We'll switch to alternate picking, which is going to be down, up at the same tempo. Now notice I was also doing some light palm mute, which is where you put your palm here on the low E string at the bridge, just to give it a little bit of that metal sound. Now try this exercise with me at 120 BPM. Alright, pro tip, if you get to 200 BPM and it feels easy, switch to 16th notes. Never let your hands get too comfy. Technique 2, left hand legato power. Next up, we're going to work on left hand strength, so say goodbye to weak pinkies. This legato drill is brutal but genius. I remember seeing an interview with Dimebag Daryl, and he said this is his main warm-up drill to get loose and ready for a show. If it's good enough for Dime, it'll work for you. Alright, this is a hammer-on pull-off chain, and I'm going to do it at the 5th fret of the 3rd string. You could do this anywhere you want, but we'll just take it here. And what I'm going to start it with is the index finger to the middle finger. And all you do is you pick the first note and then hammer pull for 15 seconds at least. And then when you get done with that, you'll go to your index and ring finger and do hammer pulls on that. And then from your index to pinky, hammer pulls from there to there. And then without pausing, we want to go right to the middle finger, hammering and pulling to the ring finger. And then to the middle finger, hammering and pulling to the pinky. And then without pausing, go to your ring finger to pinky. and that's the hardest one to do, but we'll give it a shot. All right, take a listen to this from the beginning. Whew, your pinky will hate you today, but thank you later. Do 3 sets and rest 60 seconds between. Yes, it's going to burn, but it's just another guitar workout. Technique 3, hand synchronization drill. Finally, both hands, this is where the magic happens. The spider walk is what this is called, and it's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4 fret on the low E string here. We're going to do alternate picking, which is down, up on this one string, and I'll do that here at the E string, and then move on to the A string and do the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, up with the pick, and continue on to the next string, and the next, and so on like this all the way across to the first string. And when you get here, shift to the second position and start with your pinky at the 5th fret and descend. Down, up with the pick to the second string and the pinky, and continue on like that on each string. Alright, let's try this together at 60 BPM. Count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... to the 7th fret. And shift to the 5th fret. Shift to the 9th fret. Shift to the 11th fret. Just do one more time. Shift to the 9th fret. One last move to the pinky, to the 13th. If this is too easy, obviously increase the speed. We were at 60 BPM, try it at 70 BPM. And if that's good, go to 80 and so on, increase your tempo. But there's another option here. If this is way too easy, you can try leaving each finger down as you move forward. So in this case here, if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, notice how I'm leaving each finger down. If you weren't doing that already, try and include that in your practice right away. But the addition to this to make it even harder is to leave these down as your index finger moves to the next string, and leave them down until your middle moves to the next, and leave that pinky down until your ring moves, and so on. So leave all the fingers down until the next one needs to move. So that's a more challenging version of this for sure, and that'll definitely work you out. And there's one difference. If you get to the bottom and try this, you want to shift over here and you still go forward in this case, so that you can learn how to leave those fingers down on each fret like this. Alright, let's try this harder version together now at 60 BPM. I suggest you change your amp tone to a clean channel, because on distortion it tends to ring a little too much. Let's count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... free drills take only 10 minutes a day, but they're going to build real skills. I've used them for years and they just flat out work. So your challenge is to do them daily for 2 weeks, then let us know how your progress is going and comment if this is improving your playing. Subscribe to the channel for more no BS guitar wisdom and smash that like button if this helped. It fuels this channel and it gives me a reason to make another video for you. Keep shredding, stay patient, and I'll see you in one of these next. Peace.
Cities and nations fall.